Hello, Bronwyn Tyrrell here for day 6 of the 12 days of Christmas. Today's theme is the Grinch, how to actually save on Christmas presents without feeling like the Christmas Grinch. So we often spend a lot of time and energy on buying presents for people at Christmas, working out what you should buy, what they want, what they need, what you think they want. And sometimes you can end up spending money just for the sake of it, just because you have to buy someone a gift and they may not really want or need the present that you're actually buying. So just a couple of quick tips today. The first one is to perhaps try second-hand Santa. Now this can be really quite fun and you can end up with some really cool gifts because, as they say, someone else's trash is someone's treasure. So it could have really good outcomes. It's just simple where you have to give something that you have previously been given and not yet used. It may have been a gift that somebody else gave you, it may be something you've bought, but it's something that you haven't actually had to go out and pay money for, yet that's what you're giving as your gift. So it works really well and it makes it really quite fun. The other tip is to make presents for people. This is really thoughtful and people really appreciate receiving gifts that actually has been made. You could make something art crafty, you could make food gifts, little jars filled with ingredients ready to make certain things. There's lots of different ideas out there now in regards to hand making gifts at Christmas. It can be a lot more cost effective, potentially a little bit more time consuming, but we're talking about spending the time on making something special for those people that you actually need to make gifts for. The other thing is, if you've got children, is that you could involve them in the process. They would love being able to contribute towards making something, and the person getting that present is just going to feel really special and really appreciate the time and effort that's gone into that gift. That also goes into wrapping paper as well. Again, with kids, how many art and craft pieces of paper do you have? I went through a stage where I kept everything and I would have nearly needed to build a whole nother room in our house just to store all of the artwork from the kids. But how about using that artwork to actually wrap the presents that you're giving? Can make it really colourful and really cool, and the kids will see that their art's being used and hopefully they don't get upset that it's all been ripped up as they've opened their presents, but at least it's better than it going into the bin and you're not paying for wrapping paper. And the last little tip is, again, like if you really are buying something for someone just for the sake of it and you're spending money because you just have to buy that person something, there's nothing that you can think of that they want or need and they're really not being helpful in providing any suggestions, you can always donate to a charity or an organisation that's out there for a good cause on behalf of that person. What a fantastic little gift to say, I was able to donate to this cause on your behalf. What if the whole family got involved in this, that you each chose a charity to donate or contribute to at this time, as opposed to buying gifts that we don't actually really need or want. So they're just a couple of little tips for you today so that you can save money on those presents without feeling like the Christmas Grinch. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 7.